Never wanted to do this. It's been a back pocket video. Never, ever wanted to actually touch this, but I just got back from America. I do not have long to get this video out to you. This is it. I'm recording this on Thursday. The video's got to be out Sunday, so I needed something quick. And there's something every YouTuber does. The chips are down, and they don't know what to film. And that is read the dirty fan fiction that you've written about me. What, you didn't think I know it was there? I knew. I hear about it. I hear whispers. I know that people are writing sick, perverted stuff about me online. And I've never read it. Genuinely, I've turned a blind eye. But not today. Today I will venture where no man should go, but every man has. Oh, autofills. Wattpad. Jack Manifold stories. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a list. Picture perfect. Jack Manifold X reader. Hello, your name. My name is Jack Manifold, and I'm a Twitch streamer / YouTuber. You can find me at Jack Manifold TV. This so far is accurate. I do this everyone I meet. Your name. You're the photographer. That's me, Jack Manifold. AI altered image of me where I look more handsome than usual because the AI made me look good. Thank you, AI. Notes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the real world. Feels like we haven't been here in a while, but I'm happy to be back. I'm on my Jack Manifold grind, boys. Hell yeah! Subscribe! Brand new channel. You should subscribe. We might hit 1 million. I want to hit 1 million by the end of the year, by the way, so better do it, you know. More unsubscribe viewers and subscribe viewers, you know. Ooh. But it's true, so you should. Yeah. It's gonna take some effort to make this bald man into someone hot, but I think I get. Fuck you! Wow. Okay. Fuck you. This sucks already. They immediately went, this is gonna be a tough job, but why? I'm attractive. No one mews as hard as me. Look. You think you can beat that? You think that isn't hot? All girls want a Sigma looks maxer who can rizz up guyats. Without further ado, into the story. What a beginning! Staring down at the ground, you were contemplating ending it all. In the back of your mind, you knew that the boy with the trombone case hadn't meant to bump into you. And really, with so many students all trying to cram through the school doors at the same time, it was inevitable that he bumped into someone with that heavy case. You would have just really preferred it just wasn't you. Especially when you had been holding the lens to your camera. You watched the fall happen in slow motion. You'd just been holding the lens. It was even worse when the lens began to roll away, heading into the denser throng of people flowing into the building. Throng! Who is writing this? This is William Shakespeare. Define throng. A large, densely packed crowd of people. All right, that's not actually that big of a word. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Still, this is so far slightly too well written for my liking. I don't like that Jack Manifold fanfiction is written by novelists. Your worry increased to panic when you saw someone kick the lens away, sending it hurtling into one of the brick walls by the door. When do I get involved? I hate this. This is just about an individual and their camera. This isn't dirt. This isn't filth. I'm just gonna skim read. Okay, so the lens is broken. So much backstory, yada, yada, yada. You're getting no jobs through with your cracked camera lens. Oh, but you've got an email. You open the email and began to read. Hello, your name. My name is Jack Manifold, and I'm a streamer / YouTuber. You can find me at Jack Manifold TV. Oh, the promo. Recently, I've been working on designing and getting merch for my subscribers, and I've been looking for a photographer to possibly help with a merch photo shoot, so I have some pictures for the website. I found your page through Instagram, and so far, you let you know what you're doing. You've taken 3 selfies with the dog filter and 1 with the Miami. You look great for the job. I just wondered about your price range for that sort of thing and when you'd be available for a shoot. I signed it Jack Manifold, in brackets, not sus. A little parenthesis underneath his signature threw you off for a moment, so you remember what he said his job was. That sort of made up one, yeah. You switched off the email, going instead to YouTube to do a quick search of the handle he'd given you. Sure enough, an account popped up, as well as a plethora of videos. Most of them gaming content. Close look at his account revealed a pretty large subscriber count, just a little over 1 million. You wouldn't have to worry about him being able to afford the shoot then. You have a bad idea of how YouTube works. Subscribers mean nothing. I'm broke. Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm actually really, really rich, but that's because I'm good at business. You know, I could be. You scroll through his videos, getting a look at the thumbnails as you pass them. What you could see, he looked about your age, maybe a year older. He was sort of average looking. Or maybe that was just because he was making a dumb face in every thumbnail he had. The one person that tried to make a romantic fucking thing about me just does not in any way see any reason why someone would be attractive. The thing about this one is it's too real and it's freaking me out. I don't like people imagining this could be real for them. I'm a real boy. I wouldn't do this. 1, I would never turn any professional relationship inappropriate. That's not the business I'm on, right? I'm a different type of Minecraft YouTuber. Anyway, you return to the email, hitting reply and typing out your response. Hello, Jack. Thank you for the request. I took a look at your page and I would be happy to set up a time for a shoot. Price would depend on how many hours the shoot would be. Am I right? It's £100 an hour. Fucking hell, all right? You're taking Instagram pictures. Calm yourself. £100. I don't have that sort of money. Not anymore. As for availability, I'm still in school. So it would have to be either in the afternoon or on the weekend if you wanted to early in the day. Hopefully that's not an inconvenience. Your name. Also not sus, just in case you were wondering. You sent off the email with a touch of a button and sprawled out on your bed. You just settled into your pillow, scrolling through YouTube in search of something to watch when another email popped up in your notifications. From Jack Manifold, RE, possible photo shoot. Can't expect it to reply so quickly. Still, you opened it and began to read. That's the best rate I've heard so far. And being in school wouldn't be an issue. We can work around that. I'm not liking this Jack Manifold. He's not realistic. Real Jack Manifold would be disturbed, off-put. Pretty available on the weekends anyway, as long as I don't have a video planned or I'm streaming. So we can definitely do some weekend morning if that works best for you. Also, I think you should probably know what the merch looks like, so I attached a couple pictures. Jack, thank you for letting me know you're also not sus. This is very important for business. It's obvious that Jack only knew the base amount of knowledge on photography. But maybe that was a good thing. 1. I know loads about photography. I have friends who are photographers. I myself dabble. I have nice cameras. I know a thing or two. What, you think a guy just shoots YouTube videos and doesn't have an interest in the visual format? It's ignorant. What this is ignorant. It's well written, slightly too realistic, and with a heavy load of backstory. Ignorance. Also, I realize you can read comments. There's 300 comments on thank you for letting me know that you're also not sus. This is very important for business. And everyone's saying I'm definitely flirting. Clearly, the people who have read this have never flirted in their life. It shows. Also, how many people have actually read this? It's a 2 hour... Holy shit. Wait, I didn't realize how fucking long this was. 1, it has nearly 500,000 reads. Who? Why? Why? There's also way more. I'm going to read a bit more of this and then we're going to get on with a shorter one. I can't read a fucking nearly 3 hour long story. Does anything actually ever happen? I don't know how I feel about you taking professional photos of my feet. Why are they trying to make me look like I've got a foot fetish? I don't have that. I don't. I'm just skipping in now. God, this is like the slowest burn ever. No offense. This seems very well written to the person that wrote this. I mean, clearly nearly 500,000 people enjoyed it, but come on, man. I can't do this. Your hands swung between you as you continue down the pavement. That's as far as we've gotten. In 25 chapters, we've gotten to hand holding. What else we got? Space Song, Jack Manifold, 120,000 reads, in which Ellie and Jack fall in love. Wait, that's my girlfriend's name. Huh? This was written in 2021. No. Ruining your insides can't be chapter 10. That's not allowed. It was so crowded. There were so many people. She had to leave. Made breathing so hard. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Well done. Ellie stormed out the pub. Jack and her decided to go out and have some fun. Fun. That was one thing Ellie wasn't having. The whole night she felt very weird and stressed, but she knew why. Jack. What the fuck did I do? She opened the pocket of her jacket and took out a packet of cigarettes. Ellie didn't smoke a lot, but since everything with her new feelings and that making her anxiety grow, the girl felt like smoking was the best solution. Maybe not as well written this time, but hey, well, you know. Actually, I don't feel too bad about insulting you. You wrote a chapter about me called Ruining Your Insides. She moved one of her hands towards her face and took the cigarette between her fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. This time it wasn't anxiety that she felt, but relief. I love when I smoke a cigarette. I breathe in the cigarette and I breathe out the cigarette. And a sense of relief washes over me. God, I just love smoking. Here's a picture of me with cigarettes. I love smoking. I don't condone smoking. The door behind her opened and she didn't notice. A tall figure was walking her way and it almost made her jump when they tapped her shoulder. Oh my God, you scared me. It was a boy who looked around her age. He had blonde hair, blue eyes, the usual. I'm sorry, he chuckled and looked at her hand. Smoking, are we? She hummed and brought the cigarette to her mouth again. You want one? She took her pack of cigarettes out of her pocket and held it in front of him. The boy took a cigarette out of the pack and moved it towards her, telling her to lit it on fire. Two strangers stood together under the stars smoking cigarettes. They didn't say much, they just smoked. Okay. So who's the random boy who smokes with her randomly? They didn't say much. They just smoked, but still. Jack was driving him and Ellie to her apartment. Ellie was sat next to him in the passenger seat staring out the window. He took a few glances at her. Jack had always thought the girl was beautiful. This is about my Ellie, I do. This is very sweet. Never admitted to anyone though. Well, never mind. I've broken character. The boy next to her had no clue his best friend smoked. So if he would ever find out, he probably wouldn't be very happy about it. Who is this random lad? Two arrived at her apartment building and got out of the car. He took the stairs up to her door and walked inside. Jack got his bed ready while Ellie watched TV. They both hadn't said a word to each other since the car ride. Ellie shut off the TV and made her way to the balcony. Oh, we had an argument or something. The streets were very empty, which was normal around this time of the night. The urge to grab a cigarette was bigger and bigger. This is just a story about someone with a nicotine addiction so far. Get some Nicorette. Chew some gum. She heard some shuffling behind her and Jack walked up to her and took place next to the girl. They both looked at the sky. Strange thing about Ellie and Jack was that they both shared their love for the stars. After a while, Jack's gaze moved towards the young woman next to him, where her skin reflected the moonlight and the little sparkle in her eyes every time she spotted another star. Those little things made Jack realize. If he had to be honest, he'd tell you that he always liked Ellie, but he had hid those feelings because he was scared of ruining their friendship. But now, as she stood next to him, looking as beautiful as ever, so beautiful that words couldn't even describe it, he realized that he was in love with her. He was so in love with her. The boy wanted to tell the whole wide world, because to him, she was his world. Wow. I'm 13 and this is deep. 14. Fuck! Oh, I forgot the name of the Reddit! Oh, I'm not even a real Redditor. What am I? Like, I'm sick of reading books that are like 2 hours long. I can't handle this, especially when they all lead to nothingness. All right, here, perfect. A book that's 24 minutes long. I love you, lol, which is how I would say it, probably. Well, I don't know why I'm saying probably. I know exactly how I'd say it. That is relatively realistic. Laura, a painter and waiter, meets a client who she never knew she would meet again. Ooh. Hello and welcome to a newly made story. I love you, lol. Made by me. First of all, I will have a warning here. Swearing. Please do not continue if you don't like swearing. 7/50 a.m. Laura POV. I wake up seeing lights, and I notice I didn't close my curtains. Well, that's a shit beginning for today, I spoke. Straight in with the swearing. Also, just not a terrible... Like, daylight is possibly one of the nicest ways to wake up. I disagree with you. You're wrong. Anyway, I get a call all of a sudden. Pick up my phone, seeing a random contact that I for sure don't know. Who calls this early? I yell, answering the call. Hello? A man speaks. I was wondering if you were the one woman who helps people paint. I've been needing a painter to help me with something for some time, the man spoke. Oh, yes I am. I speak calmly. Try not to show my anger. I'm so pissed because I got called, even though I was already awake. Good. Is it all right if tomorrow you can give me a little paint job? Wait, this is confusing. So this is someone that helps people paint? Like, they don't paint, they assist others in painting. This is what I'm understanding. I make a smile behind the phone. Of course, sure you can. I'm not doing it. Don't give me permission to do things. You're doing a thing for me. Whatever. Time skip. I go to the cafe behind the counter and try to find my apron. Thank God for the time skip, eh? You know, I hadn't been written explicitly there that there was a time skip. I would have been so confused as to how she got to a cafe and looked for an apron without even getting up or eating breakfast or cleaning her teeth. Thank God I know that the time skip happened. What great writing. Hello, welcome to the Fancy Cafe. What can I get you today? You've just replaced the F in fancy with a P. You just wrote Fancy Cafe and went, no, that's too much, and replaced a letter. And with a similar letter. P is just F if you conjoined the legs. Lazy writing. Whatever. May I have a sandwich and a mocha latte? I'm sure this man has a great order and good fashion. Still doesn't mean he won't judge my bad coffee making skills. Why are you working at a cafe if you can't make coffee? The one job of people at cafes. Sure. Anything else in the order? I spoke. Nope, nothing else, ma'am. Thank God. You can't fuck up anything else now. He's already going to enjoy a shit coffee. If you fuck up his sandwich, then this has all gone to shit. I look back at my friend making the order while I give her the paper I wrote down the order on. What? Well, they're already making the order. You haven't given them the order yet. How are they making the order? Well, they had like a premonition of the fact that this man wanted a sandwich. Pretty good order, not gonna lie here. I chuckle at what Carl says. You aren't wrong there, Carl. There's no way that's real small talk people have at cafe. No way you go, someone orders and you go, pretty good one, Mr. Good Order over here. You're all just trying to get through the day. No one gives a shit what you order. Also, they're definitely not called Carl through chance. This is a Carl Jacobs shout if I've ever heard one. Here you go, sir. I say with a smile on my face. Thank you. Laura? He says what he says at my pen with my name on it. Have a nice day at Pansy's. Time skip. So just a completely uneventful, just nothing happened of no. After my shit, I had a painting job to do. Coming from a random contact I never knew, weirdly. Jack POV. Oh, now we're me. I had a painter coming after this. I decided to end my stream earlier than usual because of that. All right. Bye, chat. I see the flows of goodbye and chat and hearts before I leave. I end my stream at the right time. I hear my doorbell ring and I look outside, seeing a woman standing there with paint supplies. Laura POV. Stand outside the door waiting for the customer to open it. I soon see him again. And I left it on a cliffhanger. What do you guys think will happen? I hate when they do that. They wrap up the chapter and then a little, I will make longer chapters at the end because, you know, I must admit, nothing happened here other than introducing me. Maybe this is a bit narcissistic, but I think that's the most important thing. Also, just fundamentally, I already don't like this, right? I've called up a stranger to come to my house to help me paint. Like, I've just given out my address to a stranger. I don't know if you know this. I don't need help painting, lady. I wouldn't give away my address, potentially have you kill me to learn how to paint. I actually have, look at this. I've done painting before. This is my first ever painting I did. Look at this. Is it perfect? No, but it's pretty fucking good. I'm a prodigy. I don't need you to tell me how to paint. I've got a fella called Mr. Ross to do that. Jesus. All right, whatever. Into the next part. Laura POV. The customer opens the door. Wait, him? I don't think I need a reason. What do you mean? Okay. He looks at me, blankly frozen. He clears his throat. Welcome to my house, he spoke. Just tell me where I paint and how much you are paying. I speak to him in a voice that sounded angry, but nice. Oh, yeah, over here. He leads me to his room, asking if I can paint stars on his wall. Time skip! I finished my painting job after a couple hours of me painting a galaxy on his wall. Thank God I didn't have to read any boring painting. He went out to eat with his friends, so I was just in his home alone. Seemed like he trusted me a lot for that, weirdly. I look at his desk, seeing a camera and 2 PC monitors. Actually, I have 3, so inaccurate. Yes, that's right. You don't know me at all. You can't be writing these weird stories about me, because you should know if you knew me any well that I have 3 monitors. I looked around on his monitors and saw a Minecraft tab open. Clicking a Discord tab open, seeing that he was in a call alone, but probably forgot to leave. Left the call hoping nobody knew. Cleaned up some paint and myself, hoping I didn't leave any spots where I snooped around or made a mess. So a lady's come to my house, not to help me paint, by the way, like it said. She has just painted for me. That's not helping me paint. That's just painting. And then she's noticed I'm a streamer, so she's snooped around my PC and like fucked around my disc. What? All right, another time skip. I arrived back home seeing that Laura has already left and see my newly painted wall with Galaxy behind it. Behind it? How does that... Okay. I decided to stream again after a couple hours and me losing to a game of rock, paper, scissors. I had to pay for everything, so why not? Oh, the boys made me pay because I lost rock, paper, scissors, the classic game. It's not how we work. We play card roulette, right? We all throw our cards in the middle, and whoever's card gets picked by the waiting staff has to pay the whole bill. And it's always really bad because the wait staff always feel really, really awkward. They don't want to do it because they realize whoever's card they pick has to pay a big bill and they get really sad. We might be bellends. This is actually probably a rude thing we do. I also never stream 2 times in a day. That's just not how, but whatever. Started my stream and left it on the stream starting soon screen. For a couple of minutes of me getting ready, I turned off the screen and everybody in chat was spamming, donating, gifting subs and more donations. Hello chat, I yelled to the camera. I really like the detail that everyone is donating, gifting subs and more donations because I love money and I make a lot of money and they know that. Yes! Time skip again, Laura POV. I got back home and opened the door to my room with a big yawn. I all of a sudden hear a buzz from my phone and look at the notification. From Carl. Hey, want to go out to a party tonight? It's alright if you can't. Smiley face. From Laura. Yeah, sure. Totally need some fun right now. End of chapter. What do we think of the story? Crying emoji. Laura POV. I drove to a random house, seeing Carl outside on the driveway waiting for me. Laura, hey! The boy spoke to me. Hi, Carl. This house is pretty big. Why? It's just a big house. Spoke while staring at the big house in front of me. Always been scared of being by many people. I never knew why due to how big my household used to be. Oh god, it got sad. Hey, Laura, snap out of it. I hear with a screaming Carl in my face. Go inside, you weirdo. So Laura stared at house for a couple of seconds and reminisced on their terrible childhood. And Carl's went, snap out of it. You're weird. Sounds like a terrible fucking friend. I'm not a weirdo, I yell at him while running inside. Time skip. Never thought I would drink that much alcohol. I swore to Carl I wouldn't drink much. Turns out he never knew. Come on, I'm 21. I can drink. True, you can. Be responsible though. I decided to go outside and scroll on social media for a bit, surprisingly. Never tried to scroll any time on there. I'm not normal. I'm not like other girls. I don't scroll on social media. Wait. So Carl's called you a weirdo. You defended I'm not a weirdo. And then 5 seconds later you went, I'm not normal. What? Oh, Jesus. I'm fine. Are you? It's not like I would have done anything. All I want to hear is I like you for once. What? Am I missing a bit? I wouldn't stop anybody from saying that towards me. Who knew that I wanted that for me? Nobody. Exactly. I mean, except for Carl. Whatever shit one is really changing me. Is it because of him? Never. Totally not. Right? What is happening? Have I ever thought I would have been thinking of one of a lifetime meet customer? Yeah. Do I care? Yes, I do. Might as well see if I have his number in my call history. So what? They've gotten drunk at the party and now they're sad and they're hoping that I will text them because I guess they've fallen in love during painting the galaxy while I wasn't there. All right? Jack POV. I was streaming, just playing Jackbox, you know, as I do when I get a call from a random number. Decided to ignore it due to its number. I have like some formula. Like if the number's prime, I just decline. What do you mean? I decided to ignore it due to its number. Never thought it was a friend or something. Just a random caller. Well, yeah, it was. This is the lady that once worked for me. Absolutely, this is weird. Laura POV. Well, that didn't go well. Sadly, my most favorite customer didn't pick up. Fuck it. Went inside and saw Carl getting surrounded by people. I knew he looked uncomfortable, so I brought him outside. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I smiled at him. You are welcome, Carl. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for the fun. I smiled and run to my car, starting it. What? You're drink driving. This is illegal. You've committed crimes. There's been a time skip. Started talking to this guy on the internet. His name's Jack. Don't know his last name. We're just friends. Don't worry. I'm not starstruck. It's just talking. Nothing else. Are we talking? Because it seems you rang me and I didn't answer. I've talked to this Jack guy for a couple months. No one knew about this, but we've been talking about things I would never thought I would with any person in this world. I asked him what state he lived in and he lived the same place where I was. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Jack, want to meet up? I asked him. Sure, what place? I immediately responded once I saw a notification. Let's meet up at Arrows today. I tell him, why on earth am I meeting up with this strange lady? I wouldn't do this. I'm a private person. I don't want to see you. If you ever work for me and you call me back trying to be friends, I'm blocking your number and reporting you to police if you try again. I'm not meeting you. Thinking that you wouldn't be free today. Sure, I'll probably be there in like 5 or 8 minutes. I've just checked Google Maps immediately. Jack POV. There's been a time skip. Drove all the way to a place one of my friends told me to meet up at. It wasn't far, really, but who knew who I would meet today? I arrived real quick when I saw a girl and 2 other people. I texted my friend asking where she was, and she said she was sitting on the bench by the fountain. That when I saw her, Laura POV. That's when I saw him. The poetic similarity. Wow. This can't be real, can it? Definitely not. No, definitely 100% not. I hope. What? You asked me to meet? What? Oh, okay. I walked towards him and waved to him. Hello there, good friend. God, this was written by AI. I spoke looking at the man. Hi. We sat on the bench silently staring at the ground and around us. So what do you do for a career? I speak, trying to create at least one comma before I leave. Oh, I stream on Twitch. Wait, what? We've been speaking for months, supposedly. And you know what I do. You've been to my house. I mean, I suppose you didn't officially ask. You just snooped around like a weirdo, but he smoked, making me smile. Oh, that is nice. I just paint, really, for a job. I spoke, making us both silent again, nodding at each other's kindness. Well, I'm gonna go now. Friend calling for help. I wave goodbye to him and run back to my house thinking, what the actual fuck am I gonna do now? What? This is nonsense. I've driven 5 to 8 minutes to have a chat with someone where I sort of bench them and they go, what do you do for a career? And I say, I stream on Twitch. And then they tell me what they do for a job, despite the fact that I only know them because I hired them once, so I know. And then they leave? Oh, I hate this. This is written by a child. It's put me on. No, I can't read this anymore. Got a 9-minute read here. Jack Manifold X Whopper. Jack was a Burger King, was waiting some foot lettuce. He ordered, and then a little later, his order number was called. He walked up to the counter, and the worker asked Jack, did you get a Whopper? Jack says, yes, gets his food, and goes on his way. In the car, he busts open his Slurpee and starts sipping away, and the soggy, frugy, super musty, dusty paper straw. Ooh, this musty, dusty, super crusty, chunky, monkey, really funky bitch-ass paper straw. Jack shouts. I love rhymes and hate turtles, apparently, in this world. Okay. Jack takes a look at the paper bag sitting on the passenger seat. He then daydreams about how good Burger King foot lettuce is. Why are there in 2 about me and feet? Driver in front of him is going 50 in a 100 zone, which are things, apparently. Jack overtakes him and shouts out of the window while pulling up the middle finger. Pass off, you spooky This is just every meme I ever made in 2021. I hate it. Lucky people can't call while they're driving. Jack speeds off so the driver doesn't call the cops. Later, road trip starts playing. Jack starts singing, now that interstate is paved with memories. He pulls into his driveway, picks up his good, and gets out of the car. Jack opens the door. He runs into his bedroom and sits on his bed while entering his phone password. Jack opens the paper Burger King bag. He pulls out the Whopper and chips. Jack eats all the chips and puts the now sad, really mad burger in the bin under his computer desk. Why did I not eat the burger? I don't like Whoppers. Maybe I genuinely don't. Like, I don't like beef burgers. Maybe they know that. Like, maybe this is the... But still, why would I buy one then? It became dark and Jack went to bed. He was fast asleep when the burger becomes a hot, sexy woman. The girl's name was Whopper. She sits her thick ass on Jack's bed and pokes Jack in the face to wake him up. Jack's eyes open to see a super sexy, Rexy, Mexy hot girl in front of him. Awooga! Jack easily fell in love, but Whopper wanted revenge. Jack, this is not anything bad towards you. This is a story made for laugh and for legal purposes, this is a joke. Well, thank God, because I really thought this was a threat when you made the burger come to life and want to kill me. Well, now I'm intrigued. The date. Oh, wait, we got on a date. What? It was morning, so Jack woke up and got ready while the Whopper still got familiar to the real world. Because, yeah, I suppose it was born yesterday. Jack was all ready when he went over the Whopper. Whopper, I would like to say, love you, ooh-woo-woo-woo. Jack stutters to Whopper. Whopper had a plan, so she agreed. Oh, she has a plan to get revenge, of course. Later that night, the two went on a date to a restaurant. Jack looked up at the sign glowing on top of the doorway. Must be Spanish, eh? Jack blabbed out. Restaurant Realmont Genial. He struggles to say. I actually said it perfectly, thank you. Whopper giggles at him, trying to say the name of the Spanish restaurant. Oi, don't laugh, you oompa loompa extra boomer loomer groomer zoom. Groomer? What? Whoa! Absolutely, you've taken it. That's too far to get their food and eat. That was good. Thanks, Jack. No worries. So, yes? Whopper says before he finished. So now they're together, they went back to Jack's house and decide to watch a movie. Jack puts some microwave popcorn in his microwave, where it goes. Smells good, Whopper said, staring into the microwave. Jack puts the popcorn in a bowl for them to share. So what are we watching, Whopper asked. Coraline, Jack replies. Whopper notices that the blue wig on the floor that looks like Coraline's hair. Jack, Whopper asks. That wig looked a lot like her hair, don't you think? Has Coraline been to your house? No, Whopper, my friend Tommy got me to buy it because I'm bald. Jack said back. I hate this. They're just referencing every fucking unfunny meme from this era. Let's say in this Josh, Jack's brother, is a breakdancer and it's 2024. What? When was this written? It is 2024. 2021! This is set this year and my brother is a breakdancer. Whopper stares out of Jack's window. They both hear a yell, scream of happiness. I'm in the Olympics! Josh shouts. Olympic breakdancer! Is that a thing? Olympic breakdance? Is that real? Oh, wait, it is a thing. Oh, breakdancing is getting introduced in 2024. Who the thought we'd learn something today? Who thought we'd really gain a bit of knowledge from this? We're all going, because no more COVID, hopefully by then. OMG, Whopper shouts in excitement. 2 months, Jack says. Till we go, Josh adds in. We finish each other's sentences. I also have a surprise. I got tickets to the hockey, Josh replies. Oh, I love watching hockey. I used to play as a kid, Jack replies. Which apparently is true. It isn't. I know, the younger boy replies. They pull up outside of the field. So over the short chapters lately, I've been lazy. Sorry. It's all right. I'll forgive you. The game. 3 walk into the stadium and sit down. This is just about me going to a hockey game. I don't care about hockey. Why is there a sexy burger? I'm going to skim read. We go to the stadium. We sit down. I say, what the flippity flop applesauce? A delay? Because I guess the game is delayed. I'm having a meltdown. Ah, you Devon, heaven, leaving, keeping hungry people walk in faster. Jack continues. Jack then goes emo, runs away to Mars and ate it all up. So he got fat and exploded on everyone. The end. Why? It ends with inflation? This is actually a psychotic episode. Someone had a mental breakdown with my name in it. I don't think I can read any more than this. How many of these have I read? Like 4? That was read by 2,000 people. There are ongoing stories. Jack Manifold ex-reader smut. If Jack is uncomfortable with this, I will take it down. I'll let you know. Your name had joined the Dream SMP about a week ago. Okay, so the viewers joined the Dream SMP. They've been talking to Jack for a while, though. Your name had become friends with Jack about 2 months prior to joining the SMP. I planned a meetup for on Saturday, June 5th, and it was the 4th. Oh, we're meeting up tomorrow. Okay. Your name was ending up their stream when they remembered the meetup was the next day. Luckily, your name had lived near Jack, so it wouldn't be a hassle to get there. Here's what your name packed. Stuffed tiger, toothbrush, toothpaste, a mask, clothing, and period things just in case. All very important, especially the tiger. When you're going to partake in smut, a stuffed tiger is what you need. Your name woke up about 10 a.m. Which game? Then just enough time to get ready. This is what they were wearing. This lady, they're wearing the skin of this lady like a psychopath, a skirt and some Harry Potter glasses. Your name knocked on Jack's door that Josh opened. Oh, my brother. I don't like that my brother's involved in all these. You must be your name. Jack told me you were going to come here sometime today. Josh said, looking your name up and down. Jack's POV. Chat didn't know about the meetup. I think I'm being robbed. Jack grabbed his webcam and ran to the door. False alarm, Twitch chat. Young giggled. Then Jack and your name walked into his room to do an iconic You Laugh You Lose stream. Oh, you know what? Something's never changed, though. Something's never changed. We love You Laugh You Lose. Smut warning. Jack corseted your name's thighs, which turned her on. Corseted? What? You mean caressed? Also, on stream. This is filthy. I would never. This is TOS. Imperfectly laughed away their 3 lives so they could end stream. You fucking slut. What? You fucking slut, Jack said as he stared at her. Jack made his way up your name's skirt and felt she was wet. This is disturbed. Jack in-buttoned his pants and said, suck. Man, a few words. Your name, obediently did so. Jack's hand gripped your name's hair hardly. I'm close. Jack moaned down. This is like the most awful. This is so, like, I hate this. I really hate this. This just doesn't even make sense. How did it escalate to here? There's a meetup, and then I just immediately am like, right, You'll Have to Lose is over. Fucking time. You know, as I do with all the guests. Jack went to pin your name onto the bed and remove their skirt. You saw them overflowing with liquids. This is horrible. That's it. And then I just come, and that's it. This is awful. This is terrible. Oh my god. God, that smut warning wasn't sufficient. That was actual filth. I wish I'd finished at the Whopper, like I said I was going to. And this is ongoing, apparently. No, we're done. I can't handle that. That is filth. That's pure filth. If you've ever written like this about me, never do it again. I will never do a video like this again. I can't believe it got on this bad. You better be happy you got your video. Subscribe so you see next week's video. Hopefully it'll be better than this. Jesus.